just before we start, there may be some errors and discrepancies in this video. If there are, just point them out in the comments, please. And I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble than this. I just want to inform you guys. But let's get into it. The Hive is lying to you, I think. So in this picture, you can see there's 150 Skywars players. I joined this lobby and counted how quickly people joined. I lost the footage as I started making this video over 2 months ago. But in the end, 8 people joined in 22 seconds, meaning one person joined every 2.75 seconds, or 22 people a minute out of the 150. So that was 200. So that's 22 people a minute out of the 150. So if there's 153 players online and 22 people queue every minute, that's 1 in 7 people that are queuing every minute. And then I have this photo, and there's apparently 12,298 people playing Bed Wars. And then I joined the Bed Wars lobby, and I waited to queue for over 38 minutes, and no one joined. So if we take this Skywars statistic of 1 in 7 players joining a minute, 12,298 divided by 7 should be 1,757 players who should be queuing in every minute. Yet the Hive couldn't get 1. So even if a Bed Wars game takes double the time to finish a Skywars game, then 878 people should queue Bed Wars a minute. And Bed Wars needs 8 people to start, meaning almost 110 games should queue every minute. Meaning it should only take 0.5466 seconds for the Hive to get 8 people it needs to start a Bed Wars game. If you run off half the time. And that's if it takes double the time for a Bed Wars game to play out than a Skywars game, using the numbers in the Skywars game. Yet it takes over 30 minutes. So clearly these numbers don't add up. So either I'm stupid, or Skywars understates its player count by 50,000. These are just estimates. Or Bed Wars overstates its player count by 12,200. So the Hive probably lies. But why? Well, this is just my prediction. This is only a guess. I have no real idea, but this is just what I think. Firstly, I think the Bed Wars was planned to be Hive next big thing, and the Hive plan, Bed Wars is going to make it boom. But when Bed Wars didn't boom, or it might have, but then it's dropped off, maybe it did have 12,000 players, but then it's dropped off right down to 100 or 0, or maybe it's the time zones, because my time zone is weird, so maybe it does have 12,000 players in a day, but when I'm on, it's showing 12, it's saying it should have 12,000, but it doesn't. So I reckon the Hive just wants to look better, but why would they want to just look better? This is probably a long shot, but the Hive definitely isn't dying, or as bad as the other featured servers. But if they started doing poorly, they might not get the same funding as they once were, and they would probably lose out on money. I'm not sure how the Hive makes its money, whether it's from Mojang or Microsoft, or if it's through their own packages or whatever. But if they were to tell, if Microsoft was in charge of them, and they were to tell Microsoft that their new big game mode that they've spent lots of money, lots of resources, and lots of time on was a fail, I don't think Microsoft would be happy. A lot of people were quitting the Hive, and it was becoming a big deal in the community. Everyone was saying the Hive was dying. But then all of a sudden, Bed Wars has over 10,000 players at a time. I reckon the Hive just wanted to end the bad publicity and decided to majorly overstate Bed Wars player counts, and then they have just kept the lie going. And because if all of a sudden they just started telling the truth, it'd be like Hive died overnight. So what does this mean? Well, I'm not too sure. I'm still going to make Hive videos when I'm able to queue a game, but if I can't, then I don't know. Also, I don't know how this video is going to do, so it could be big news, or no one could really care. I'm not sure. But why did I make this video? Well, I was just fed up with Bed Wars not queuing. I would always join every morning, try and make a video, and I couldn't get a game. I'd sit in the lobby for almost hours at a time, and I wouldn't be able to queue a game, and I was getting really fed up. Except, yeah, sure, I'm on in Australia, so people aren't joining. Except Hive was telling me there was 10,000 players on. If Hive was telling me, oh, there's only like 50 people playing, or like 10 people playing, that's why you can't queue a game, I'd go, yeah, makes sense, I'll try again later. But it's telling me there's 10,000. And I also kind of just got curious. So there you have it. The Hive is lying, I think. But it doesn't really matter what I think. It's more about what do you guys think. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. Or I hope this just got you thinking, because there may have been errors. I don't want anyone to get like in trouble for this or whatever. It really came out of curiosity. I was just getting pretty fed up with not being able to queue, and then like I just started looking into the numbers, and it led to a rabbit hole, and I just kind of fell down. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope you sparked interest in something. But yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.